mail haul. It's all from Octoly and then Influenster, and there's a lot of good things in here and then a few things that I didn't so much like, but I will get into that. Also, it is snowing outside. This is the first snowfall of the winter for where I live, and I am so excited. I just hope it doesn't stick because I am not ready to actually like shovel snow or anything. That's not in my game plan for the next couple of weeks, and I did lose my ice scraper. Why am I talking about ice scraper? So let's get into this haul. I think I'm gonna start with Octoly first, and I was in Sephora again, and I always just go to the perfume wall. I know that I don't need any perfumes, but it's just something that I'm like, the packaging gets me, and I just want to smell it. And this is one of the ones I smelled in there before, and this is by YSL Beauty. It's called Black Opium. It is such a like sultry and spicy type scent. Not the typical one I go to, but in order of like scents I like, it goes sweet and then to like the spicy type scents, because I'm not a huge floral girl. The packaging of this is limited edition, but it is definitely still like a, not forever scent, but a collection scent that's staying in the stores, but the wild print is going to go, because typically I think it's like a glittery black detail on there. I think that's the one I smelled in the store, but this is, I needed this in my perfume collection, so when I saw it on the site, I was like, yes, please. I already knew that I love the smell of it, and it's just the prettiest thing ever. Some of like the main notes in it, because you know I'm suck at describing things, is black coffee. That's a new one for I think most of my perfumes. Vanilla bean. See, it's like sweet and then coffee. And it also does have white flowers in it, but I don't smell flowers at all with this. I'm thinking more date night for this. The last thing I got from Octoly is this Gloss Modern. This is the High Gloss Shampoo and Conditioner. This comes as a set. It's 8 ounces. I have a lot of good things to say about it, and then one negative that's like geared me like, really, Brittany? But I had to tell you about it. I was browsing Sephora, and I had seen this on the Octoly site before, but it really wasn't, I don't know, like I don't want to say I wasn't in the market for shampoo conditioner, but I'm not someone that just like get stuff on the site just to get stuff. Like, I want it. So I was doing the VIB sale, like searching, like pre-searching for like weeks beforehand, and I had seen this on the Sephora site, and I made the connection. I was like, hey, I saw that on Octoly, and I was reading reviews, and I got a lot of really good ones. So I was like, I might as well try it. I'm not someone that buys high-end shampoo and conditioners, but I want to see if they make a difference in my hair. So what I'll tell you the things about this. One, it does come small. This is a high-end shampoo and conditioner. Like, when I say high-end, it's high-end. Like, this retails for $80 for the set, and it's only 8 ounces. Yes, that is definitely more than I usually spend on a shampoo and conditioner. It makes your hair very glossy. Like, I mean, I have it on my hair right now. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but I don't think my hair's ever been this, like, it doesn't look dirty, it just looks glossy, like my hair is actually in nice condition. Not that it's in awful condition, but it makes it look like it's fresh, and I don't know what I'm trying to say there. But with that, also, I have finer hair. I know on day 2, and I've seen it on day 2, the glossiness starts to translate into oiliness. So first day, you're fine. If you're using this and you have fine or thin hair, you definitely will have to shower the next day. The negative about this that I don't like is that the pumps are so tiny, and that has a benefit to it because you don't end up squirting out more than you need, and that's something I always like overuse my shampoo and conditioners. But this, because I have to pump it out so many times, there's no way I'm gonna overuse it because I get so, like, I don't want to say bored during it, but just like anxious, like, is this enough yet? And then I'll end up going in for seconds, which I usually don't have to do. I'm weird. But I'm gonna leave everything in the description bar for pretty much everything. I don't know if some of the Influencer stuff I'll be able to find or not. Speaking of Influencer, we're gonna go into it. I got the Lancome box, and I was so stoked to get this. Lancome is like one of the first high-end brands I ever used when I was a kid, so it's kind of like special in that, in my mind. They gave me a little pencil sharpener, and that is because I got 2 different eyeliners. I have a plain black one, which I already used before. It's long lasting, so I if you like pencil liners, this is super creamy. It goes on really well. I really like it. I guess I'll just swatch it, but I mean, that's black. And then a purple one. I haven't used this yet. Purple's not really my go-to color, but the formula's so nice, I probably will end up trying to use it on like my lower lash line. Also got this Visionaire Yuke's Eye On Correction Cream. I've used it. It works well. It's a nice eye cream. Don't have any negative to say about it. This though, this I did not like. I did not like this. I was really excited to try this too. This is the Defensiles mascara in the color, I really need to start using glasses again. So I can't read any of that. I don't know, but it was black. Black. That's the issue with it. If you look at the wand, and I hope you can see it, it's a gray, it's a dark gray. And I do not like that. And I really didn't like the brush either. I used it and no, not for me. I'm gonna give it to my mom to test out. Wasn't a fan. Was not a fan. I don't know, they just looked like my lashes but gray. They didn't make it better. And then the last thing from this box is their bifacial, I don't know, it's their makeup eye remover liquid. It works really well to take it off because the eyeliner itself is really hard to get off because like it stays there pretty well, and this takes it off like immediately, whereas when I used my other like makeup remover and didn't use this, I had like remnants left over. So I think this is kind of essential if you're using their eyeliners. So that was all from the Lancome. I also got the Influencer times bustle box. I don't even know really what's in here. I like quickly peeked in and didn't test anything out, whereas the Lancome I test all of it out. So the first thing is by Dr. Teal's. This is a pure Epsom salt soaking solution. I do not and will not take baths. I have this like phobia of them, which sucks because the bath bombs from Lush, like I so want to try, but I can't do it. By Harvest Snaps, we have the lightly salted green pea crisp, and I've had this before and I really like these. That's a really good snack. I'll probably take it to school with me. By Simple, a micellar cleansing water. I've actually used this before too and liked it. I'm not like so on board with the cleansing waters though. I like them and I think they are okay, but they don't work like, you have to use a lot of pads, at least I do. This is the Simple Cleansing Facial Wipes. I've also used this, and really all of this I've used so far. I like these a lot, and I can always use more cleansing wipes. Oh, what is this? CoverGirl So Lashy Blast Pro Mascara. That is a cool looking wand, and a little scary. But it looks to be black, and it's supposed to curl, straighten, or sparse them out. That looks cool. Oh, giving this to my mom because I don't paint my nails. This is pretty color though. Sinful Colors in the Miss Claus. I really need glasses again. This is cute and it's definitely something I think she would wear. And lastly, an envelope. Maybe I won $1 million. Or maybe it's going to be a coupon. I'm gonna go with coupon. By Yogi, it is some teas. I actually like tea, and I haven't had any like straight tea. I always drink chai lattes, had one like an hour ago, but regular teas. So with the skin detox, I can use that, and then a stress relief, and I can also use that. So I will use both of those. I actually need to pick up a Christmas tea. I like those. So that was my Bustle Influencer box. Not a huge fan of it. Favorite thing in here is gonna go to the mascara, but everything else was like, eh. But it was free, and Influencer is one of the sites, I guess I should have went over this. Influencer, anyone can do it. You don't have to have a following, you don't have to have a YouTube, you don't have to have an Instagram. You just have to want to review stuff. It does help if you do have a following though, I'm not gonna lie about that. Like I get more boxes than probably someone that doesn't have one, but I've also had friends that don't have a following that have gotten boxes, so, and like good ones too. And then Octoly, they do have limits, not limits, but like requirements for it. I think YouTube might be like 1,000 subscribers, and you have to get at least 1,000 views a month. I could be making all this up, but I know they do have requirements for it. So, yeah, that was my little PR haul. I'll probably do a few more of these in the future. I have more stuff, but I really have to go. I have another date tonight. A little update. I am still dating the same guy that I was dating a month ago. So, just a tiny update for you guys. I know I get a lot of questions on it, especially with, like, I do a lot of dating videos, so that's all I have to tell you there. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I do videos twice a week, and I will see you guys really soon. Bye!